Well, good morning, guys. Matt here at Ready. I'm coming back at you from the Valley City, Ariska, North Dakota area. And guess where I'm at? I'm standing in the middle of a cornfield. Why am I here? Because I want to see what corn harvest is like, and I hope you do too. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that footage because that means you actually saw it and I recovered the drone. I just ran it out of battery and crashed it in the field. So I'm gonna try to go find it here and I'm hoping it's not a needle in a haystack situation. Oh man, this is me walking back and forth. And I don't even know if I'm in the right area. Oh man. Oh, hey! I'm so lucky! You guys! I knew I was generally in this area, but the first pass I made, bam, there it is. Oh, hopefully it's not busted. Are you okay, little buddy? Oh man, so glad I found you. How could you run out of battery on me? You let me down. But you look good. You still look good. I'll keep using you. I got a new battery for you. All right, the combine's right over there. And I'm gonna try to get in and ride with them. And we'll get this up in the air again and get some more shots. All right, guys, let's keep enjoying this adventure and this beautiful day. Isn't this a beautiful day? Can I get a ride? Mind if I ride?
You sure can. There you go, yep. Sit right down. We thought you lost that drone for a moment.
Oh, you know, I thought I did too. What amazes me is how fast these combines and grain carts and trucks all fill up. I mean, it is like every round you got to be dumping or you're going to be stopping.
Well, and it would even be better, you know, if it was better corn.
Okay.
This is maybe average. If it was going 200, it would be, yeah.
You wouldn't be stopping.
I wouldn't be keeping it.
Yeah. You guys only do one combine because there's so much corn. You'd have to have twice as many people another grain cart, probably another set of trucks.
Yeah, and the people that do that, you should see the combine sitting there waiting for the semis to come.
Yeah.
You know, it's just,
Yeah. And
you get big, you get big, you get bigger. I mean, and then you just need more people. So it's kind of hit and miss here. Depends on Wade wants to take it back to, depending on the moisture, to take it home and dry it, or if it's close enough, like 17 or 18, to just take it up to the elevator instead.
Yep.
So it must be close enough, because I think that's where he's taking it, to the elevator.
So now we wait for him to get to this other end and start coming back around so we can get loaded again. That's some yellow gold right there right now, guys. Good prices, so that's good. We finally have that happening. There's been several years before, maybe not last year, but the year before that, and many years before, where farmers were really worried. Inputs were still high, and what they got for their crop was not good. So it's nice to see that they're actually getting decent prices. Now those input prices are sky high. They're higher than I think they've ever been. And so the cost per acre, there's just so many things that could cause a farmer to fail now. If he gets his inputs wrong, if the weather's bad, if the crop prices drop really bad, if he makes some bad speculation, or there's just so many things, you guys. Farming is high risk. I was taught not to gamble, but I'm convinced that in order to farm, you got to be a gambler. It's a big gamble. It's a lot of praying too. So on the flip side, you farm hard and you pray harder, and it's an awesome thing. So many farmers are people of faith, and there's a reason. They got to rely on the Lord to provide for them more than anyone really ever thinks about on their normal jobs. All right, guys, big thanks to Gary for letting me tag along in the grain cart.
You're welcome.
And now we're gonna switch over to the combine. Bob's in there and he said, hey, hop on with me too. I'll get some. Case I 7088. Hey, Bob.
How we doing today, man?
Good. Pleasure seeing and meeting you.
Yes.
All right, so now we are in the combine, guys. Well, we're not seeing out there very well, that's for sure. But it's rain and corn. I love that angle spout when you're unloading. It really covers for when you have the not best position. All right, Bob, don't lose your focus, bud. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Pennsylvania, western Pennsylvania.
All right. What brings you to North Dakota?
I grew up in a dairy farm, and my wife grew up on a small dairy farm, and she wanted to get back into the farming industry, and
Yep.
sort of has died out in our area.
Okay. And why did it die out in western Pennsylvania?
It's just there's only so much room, and you got to get real big, the dairy industry and suffering.
Right. We need more farmers. There's not enough farmers replacing the ones that are retiring, and that's a big deal. That's a big concern, and we see it all the time. I believe the average age of a farmer is like 65. Imagine that. And I know that's in a lot of industries, but in an industry that needs a lot of workers, and a lot of ground to be farmed. That's alarming. We got to have farmers. So if you're watching this, if you're watching Minnesota Millennial Farmer, Welker Farms and all those, we've seen your comments. You know, you wish you weren't sitting in an office, in a cubicle, or doing something like that, but you're like, man, this is something I could do, or I would love to do and do a career. Check into that program, check in, try to help a farmer and see what it's about, see if you can take it. It is really tough, you guys. These guys put in insane hours. Like 14-hour days is probably normal when it's harvest and spring seeding time. And then there's a lot of maintenance and risks and all that. So again, there's some cool programs out there. I've even thought about it. I've been like, man, that would be so cool. But I got a pretty good gig going on at Ready. I can play farmer at times, and I can also help farmers. So pretty big win there. And that's what I intend to keep on doing. All right, back to harvesting. So how do you know when you're full?
Well, watch the monitor on the bushels per acre.
Okay.
When that light comes on, I'm about 3/4 way full.
Okay, so that's this light here.
Yep.
All right. And when our GoPro fills up, then we know it's pretty full, I think. This spot here, you guys, was actually replanted or planted later because it was so wet in here. But what's amazing is how well the crops did. The beans did decent, the corn did decent, all for being planted really late. Sometimes that's the way it goes. It just kind of shows though, you've got to still sow the seeds to be able to reap the reward or reap the harvest. That's the gamble that farmers have to make every year. They got to just trust that it's going to be worth it and they're going to get a return. Well guys, thanks so much for watching and tracking with me on my adventure with Wade Brunn's farm and all the guys that are helping him. Big thanks to Robert here, Bob, his continued efforts in being an ag producer and all the things that go into that. Again, thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe down below. Keep up with all of our content. I promise you it is a wide variety of things. I do tours, I go ride with farmers. Sometimes I get to pretend I'm a farmer. And we also get to help farmers with our ag parts. So those are the things that are on our channel. And even as a bonus, I do things on my side projects, such as my retaining wall or concrete bunker. All right, guys, God bless. Remember, Jesus loves you. We're out. All right. What an adventure! Double camera. Now I gotta find my drone again. Oh yeah, it's right here. We're good.